that's, you just got a burst of me, right? Just out of nowhere.
Right,
That
right,
people, it's
right.
like out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, well, you just got to know when to use your energy.
Right.
But in the process of that, I had my son, right?
Yeah.
So I just it's like, nah, this is too major of a life shift for me to keep wanting to be this artist and be away from my son because I didn't want to. Like I wanted to be a dad. I wanted to experience that whole experience of being at home and just being a dad. I didn't want to be out there traveling, promoting art, and so I took a step back. And, I think I committed to that and said, when the time is right, uh, he'll let you know when it's time to step back into art. Right? So that is when you get a whole different person.
Right.
So I think that's for another conversation
Yeah,
because
it's
I think
balance.
that's when I wasn't an artist anymore. I was just I had to become grounded and artists, we think different, we live different, so when as an artist a lot of things are in sync, and like I said, that's another topic. But
Yeah,
yeah, I had to
yeah.
step back from the art, and I just wanted to be a dad, man. Just be there for my son and enjoy these steps and moments and the ups and downs and
Right.
trials and tribulations. And like I said, I always told myself, take a step back, and he'll let you know
When it's time to
when
do
it's
it.
time to step back into it,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you'll get that aha, like yeah. So 10 years later, man, he wanted to get involved in dance and theater, so introduced him to Miss Marsha, and uh, that's another name for another
Yeah.
topic,
Shout
brother.
out to
Like,
Marsha Robinson,
wow,
West Las Vegas arts,
let me tell you,
culture director. Um,
if you second time around, man, I feel like a phoenix, right, rising from the ashes. Uh, that's just that I put on myself, most of the time. But that woman, she has the power to ignite fire. So
yeah, she's dope. She's definitely dope. You're dope. I mean, you've come on and blazed this podcast with parenting gems, with information that inspires and redirects. Because some of us, sometimes we need to just hear that certain thing, those certain words, that one phrase, that one tone in the voice that just like, okay, I know what's up now. I could see that. I could deal with that.
right.
So last question, because we definitely extended this podcast time.
Let's go.
But last question, what would you like to make better in your parenting? How would you like to improve as a parent? I asked the question two different ways.
Yeah.
Both sides of the brain.
All right. Good one. So before we dive into that, I'm gonna take it a step back first. I would like to improve my own relationship with my own parents first
Oh, come on.
for communication. So I think that's my biggest part is communication, man. Like, if I could and I'm working on that, man. I ain't perfect, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm a work in progress, man. Like I'll be the first to admit it. I've been I've done horrible things, man. Like I look back on it now, like straight up, like you were just a awful person. You gotta admit that to yourself, right? Truth comes with admitting and being honest with yourself. And a lot of people, I don't know if they do it or they don't want to do it, but I had to learn how to be honest with myself, right? So and with honesty came a lot of just like truths and pains and just stripping down to like bare naked. Like no dude wants to be stripped down. I'm talking like assed out. Like that's sometimes it takes that for you to see truth, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, so communication for me with my own parents is where I got to start. And
That's major.
I'm
That's a lot.
I'm
Most people don't even think to do that.
right. So I think once I'm better at that, that makes me better for myself, and then I could work on that with my son on a whole new aspect or level that we've never been before, because as I'm receiving this information from myself, like not a being a parent, like before being a parent, you just like receive the information, process for yourself, and wherever it lands, it lands. But now when you process this information, you got to realize like you have somebody under you that needs this information, right? So how I process this is going to affect him. So that's how I look at it. So yeah, the more I work on myself, I'm able to work on myself for him, right? So that's how I look at it. So I think the communication part is
That's it.
That's key.
That's it. And it sounds like you already found your pathway into mastering your communication with your child by mastering it with yourself by going into your history.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
yeah,
go talk
that's
to my parents.
yeah,
I gotta go back. And I try to tell people all the time, it's the best way. You just gotta go back. You gotta do the Sankofa. You gotta go back. You gotta just go back to where things started and deal from that.
yeah, man. You gotta be willing to actually go through that shift, man. Like you think that you've been through life shifts, but like you gotta actually like know what that shift is.
Right. This is crazy, man. You've been a joy on this podcast, man.
Blessing, brother.
I can't wait to take the photo shoot, to do the photo shoot with this wonderful array. Y'all don't even see all of it, so I'm not going to show y'all all of it because there's another piece. And when you see me wearing it, you're going to be like, oh.
Yeah, I told you, brother.
Like, oh, but Mario, I appreciate you, man. I think you're an awesome parent. I think you're an amazing individual.
Thank you.
Keep growing, keep shining your light. Keep feeding the world with the information. You just did some parental therapy for whoever's listening to this podcast.
Hey,
you just said everybody else.
Appreciate the share that.
And we always end with one powerful parenting principle per episode, and what I'm getting from today's episode is to listen to your child. Just listen. You have to understand the art of listening.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of us like to put our preconceived thoughts and notions and ideas on our children. We like to finish their sentences. We like to know what we can say whatever they're thinking, but that robs them from their own expression. That robs them from letting them hear their voice. They just got here. Right. This is their time to explore. So my powerful parenting principle for this episode is understanding the art of listening. And I think that would give you a better opportunity to connect and bond with your children. So I just want to give thanks to Brother Mario for just once again coming down here doing this thing.
You're welcome, man.
And Humanhood 101's Parental Confessions will return every Monday with new episodes. So I appreciate y'all. I can't wait to see what Mario's going to do for us next. Y'all look out. Tell them the website to go on again.
Oh, no website yet. It's going to be, you could go. Yeah, I have no website yet, so I'm kind of.
You got a YouTube. You got some information. Give them some information so they can.
I'm kind of scarce right now. I'm kind of just like low key. I don't want to be seen. Like some people, like, oh, how you gonna be known? Like, if it's meant to be out there, it's gonna happen. But I think just when it feels right, then I'll put it out there for the world to have. But just for now, it's just I don't know. I'm just going with it, man. Like. I don't know. You can't reach me yet. If you want to find me, you got to know somebody that knows me, and then we can meet. But
exclusive.
I'm sorry to put it like that.
Exclusive. Yeah, exclusive. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.